Hello, and today we're going to be looking at kayaking down on the canal, and we're going to be looking at some of the skills and techniques you need. I apologise now for the sound in the background. We're actually outside a shipbuilder, so what's more authentic than being down in the water in front of a shipbuilder? That's what the grinding noise is in the background. Anyway, we've come down with a kayak today, and a few things to tell you before we go in. Make sure that your seat, the back is nice and high up. You don't want to be slouching down in your kayak. Number two, with a kayak, you leash the paddle to the kayak. So if you tip out or fall out, rather than you having to try and grab the paddle, it's already here. Now you'll also notice that, I don't even see that from there, the kayak has got a ridge there. The kayak paddle has got a ridge. Now that ridge is for you to lock your dominant hand round. So for me, I'm right-handed, so I put my right hand round that one. And then we call it feathering the paddle, because you can see that one there isn't quite in line with that one, but it works well, because as I paddle with that, then I bring that one round and it's in the right position. Some people prefer to use a straight paddle. Most people use a feathered paddle, and that's what I like to use. Now, putting the kayak in the water, a couple of things to think of. Quite heavy a kayak is, about 20 kilograms. So you don't want it to pull you over. There's got a pleasure boat going by, so glad we didn't go out into that. We can just talk about the 8 skills we're going to be looking at, and that is completing a warm-up before you get in the water, climbing safely into your kayak, using the paddle correctly, going forwards, stopping and turning, being able to paddle 200 metres, so that's a little way up the canal and back, and then completing a wobble in the kayak as well, to show you've got confidence in the water. So let's get the boat in the water. They normally have a handle there which makes it easier, and never try and put it in straight, always put it in an angle like this, sideways, because it's easier to lower it down. So I'm going to put it in like that and drop it in, and it is slightly harder to get in the kayak when it's lower down. The easiest place to get in if you're at the same level, or even in the sea. So what I'm going to do is leave the paddle on the side. I'm going to sit here and I'll put my feet in first, and then holding the side to support me, and then grabbing the side of the kayak, I'll just lower myself in. I'll just get my seat straight. And out of the two, some people would think the kayak is the easier one because it's easier to manoeuvre. You've got double the power, you can go faster and turn much quicker because you've got a blade on either side. And it's also very stable. Now there's some people coming down the canal right now, so I better crack on. The main things I need to tell you about is when you're paddling, you want your blade at 45 degrees like that. What you don't want to be doing when you're paddling is slapping the water like that, because you're getting no power in that at all. Dig the blade in that side, and turn it, and dig it in that side. And the whole time, let's go back from the edge there a bit, the whole time I'm slightly twisting it, and this hand here, it's slightly moving in, but that's absolutely fine. I'm just going to show you the turn, fairly basic. You can turn by stroking water away from you at the front, or towards you at the back. Either of those will turn the boat. Normally, just turn it in front of you like that. The other thing I want to show you is the big wide turn, so I'm just going to paddle up and down there. I'll just come back and show you that one. So paddling in like this, and then we can stick the oar right out, and that turns the kayak very quickly, which is good. So turn it around a bit, and then I should have mentioned the seating position. You'll see how I'm sitting here. It's going to paddle back into a bit. You'll see the way I'm sitting here. I've got a backrest on. You want to be sat upright, nice straight back. You don't want to be slouching right back. If you are, pull these a bit tighter, get your seat up behind you, and then the last thing you can have a go at is the wobble. And these boats, I've been out in the sea in pretty rough waves, and they don't tend to turn over, so that is quite stable. And that is about, this is a party of kayaks comes up the canal actually, that's about all we need to do. So thanks for watching, good luck when you have a go.